Yeah guys, this is M. This is going to be my Road to Reveal documentary, which is going to be strung over however many weeks it takes me to get to Revealed and get signed to their record label. So what's the deal? It's going to be me doing the grind that all of you are doing at the same time to try and get signed to a record label. I'm going to be filming the highs, I'm going to be filming the lows, I'm going to be filming everything that goes into trying to get signed to a label, whether that's working on your mixes, whether that's promoting yourself, whether that's working on your DJ sets. It's all going to be in here. Each video is going to be slightly different. I'm not sure how I'm going to do them just yet, but yeah, it's just going to be me filming everything that's taken me to get to where I want to be in the near future. Just like every young producer, every unsigned producer out there, we're all striving, we're all grinding, we're all trying to get to that place where we want to be. So whether you're a better producer than me, you're going to feel good because you're going to go, I'm ahead of this guy, I'm so much closer. Or if you're under me, you're going to feel inspired by somebody putting in just as much work as you to try and get to where they want to be. And if you're at the same level, I don't know, just be a good watcher on it. So hopefully if these videos ever pick up, I want to create a Discord, a place where unsigned producers, people like me, can all get together and start collaborating and working with each other, as well as expressing exactly what they're going through on their grind as well. So yeah, it should be a fun ride. I don't know how long it will take, but I'm excited for it. I'm sure you all know the struggle, you all know exactly what we're all going through. So yeah, just look to me as your friend you don't know, making music and doing the same stuff you do. In my friendship group, I'm the only one doing stuff like this. I'm the only one that's making music, and if you're in a friend group like that, you know how savage it can be when you're like, I'm working on my mixes but all my friends are out, mixes out, mixes out. So at least you have me to look to and be motivated by, and I'll be motivated by all the people watching. So yeah, let's go, let's crack on with the Road to Reveal. I want to get there as fast as I can, with the best mixes I can, with the best music I can. Let's rock. So this is my setup. I've got two Yamaha HS5s, I've got MacBook Pro, I've got the Scarlett 2i2, something like that, a monitor, Ableton Push, and a KRK sub underneath with a bunch of untidy cables. Please don't hate me. So that's my setup, that's what I'm working with, this is where I do all my music production, and yeah. This is my space, this is where I come to create, this is where I spend most of my days. This is where I like to jam out. So this studio I've been building for a little while now. It's had many upgrades, many renovations, but it's just a blissful place to be. So in the back's where I mix, but I can't mix at the moment because the record box won't open on my MacBook, but I've got two KRK Rocket 8s. They're pretty beefy in a small space. And then I'm running an XDJ RX. So this is my space, this is where I create, where I produce, where I do absolutely everything in life to do with music at the moment. It's fairly well treated, it could be more treated. I know you know the struggles of trying to get a room treated. But for the time being it'll do. I'm also running a pair of DT 990 Pros. They work fairly well, they sound really good, really crisp, really clear. So yeah, when I can't get a mix on my monitors, I'll switch to my headphones and they work perfectly. So anyways, off with the boring intro, let's get into making some tunes, working on what we all enjoy doing. So at the moment I'm working on my first track under my new artist name. It's sounding alright, but I'm trying to get the leads to sit better, to sound a bit more how I want them to. Been stuck on them for a couple days, but I'm sure I'll get it. So yeah, like I said, it's an ID, it definitely needs some work, the leads definitely need a mix, they're a bit at the moment. There's some frequencies missing in there that I've obviously scooped out when I got listening fatigue on it when I was last working on it. And there's a few points in it that could just be cleaned up and worked on before I start mixing it properly. So yeah, this track's coming along nicely. I've got the lead sounding slightly better, the whole track kind of a bit more glued together. But yeah, happy with the progress that it's making today. It's sounding better than it did, so I can't complain. There's still a couple harsh frequencies in there and just one frequency that I'm really hating, kind of in the mid-low end of the synth that's the main lead. So I just need to find that, and I'm sure it'll be sounding way cleaner than what it is now. So I've just been working on that track. I learnt a trick called the SSL drum compressor trick, where basically you set the attack really long and the release really quick and have a ratio of kind of 2 or 4. You just set the threshold from there, and this made my drums a lot tighter, it made them a lot crisper, it was quick and easy to learn, and a good one to have in the bank of knowledge, a good one to keep putting into practice. And it should work on the master bus as well. I haven't tried that out yet, but I'm going to try it in a little bit. I just want to learn a couple more ways of processing my leads to get them to sound a bit nicer. And yeah, this track should be coming together real quick. So it's my day off. I've been sat trying to play with the leads from that track I was making, but yeah, struggling to mix them in, trying to get them balanced. They're sounding better than they did, but to kind of balance them against the kick and bass, for some reason I'm struggling with, which ain't great. So I think for the time being I'm going to start a new project, leave this one to sit again, come back to it in a few days, and hopefully it'll be all good. So I spent a little while just working on this track. It's kind of progressive housey, it's not the best, but you know what, it's something to work on, it's something to practice mixing and mastering on. And yeah, good just to be producing, good to be making something. I'm sure I can improve it over time. But I don't know, I just need a few tracks that I can work on the mix and master, not worry too much about the kind of overall production, but just to get clean recordings. So this is a track, like I said, not too kind of over the top, just kind of simple, should be easy to work on, should be easy to try and get a clean mix on, because that's the bit I struggle with at the moment, just trying to get a clean mix, especially in not the best treated room and not having as much experience as I want to with that half of production. that's just the first intro, kind of dropping that. But yeah, it sounds alright. It should be very easy to work on just because of the minimal amount of tracks there are. So yeah, now time to focus on learning some mixing tricks, learning some EQing tricks, learning some compression tricks. And the grind continues. So that's going to be all for this episode. They're going to be 2 each week, hopefully something like that. I'm going to work on a new video format, maybe MTV kind of style-y. And yeah, really focus on turning these into something cool, something good, so keep watching, stay tuned for that. Next episode is going to be full of me learning to mix, master, and yeah, work on my process of finishing songs, trying to get decent mix downs, and yeah, keep cracking on with the dream. This is thank you for watching, catch you in the next one, peace.